Lao TV แคนาดา Lao TV แคนาดาห่วงพัฒนา
สบายดี Dawson
สบายดี
You like to interview in English or in Lao?
I'd like to interview in English just because my Lao is generally a little rusty.
Okay, but you can speak Lao though. Maybe a little bit.
Certain phrases.
Yeah, okay, no problem. สวัสดีท่านผู้ชมที่รักแพงขณะนี้รายการสังคมลาวในต่างแดนของบริษัทลาวทีวีแคนาดาได้นำพาท่านมาพบกับภาคพิเศษเอาเป็นการสัมภาษณ์คันที่ว่าก็แม่นนักกีฬามวยปั้มกันซึ่งเพิ่นเป็นคนสัญชาติอเมริกาแต่ว่าเชื้อสายลาวเนาะพ่อแม่พ่อเพิ่นเป็นลาวดังนั้นชื่อเพิ่นจังเฮาจังค่อยสิได้ยินคำว่า Dawson สีหาวงศ์เนาะนามสกุลของเพิ่นก่อนอื่นมันก็ต้องขอขอบใจ Dawson ที่ว่าได้ให้โอกาสเราชีวิตกันดารามาสัมภาษณ์เนาะความจริงแล้วพวกเขาก็สัมภาษณ์มาหลายคนแล้วคือตัวอย่างว่า Astrid เนาะ Angelina หรือว่า Aliana เนาะพวกเขาก็ได้สัมภาษณ์มาหลายคนแล้วDawson ก็เป็นคนที่4ที่พวกเขาสัมภาษณ์โดยเฉพาะเพิ่นมีความสำคัญอยู่ที่ว่าเพิ่นเป็นนักกีฬามวยปั้มที่จะไปแข่งขันอยู่ที่ประเทศกัมพูชาเนาะไปในซีเกมซึ่งอยู่ภายใน 2-3 อาทิตย์นี้ท่านผู้ชมก็จะได้เห็นดังนั้นข้าพเจ้าจะนำพาท่านไปพบกับ Dawson ได้เลย Hi Dawson
Hello how you doing
Yeah I thank you for you letting Lao TV Canada to interview you like I said a few minutes ago we have interviewed a few athletes especially swimmer Today it's special that I have you on Lao TV Canada what we call it's Lao society in the foreign land so I gonna start with let you introduce yourself first
Hi everyone my name is Dawson Sihavong I'm currently a senior at Stanford University and I'm a part of their Stanford wrestling team and for my major I'm currently studying science technology and society with future prospects of working in high-level fields, anything that has to do with data analytics.
Okay. What made you to become a wrestler? What motivated you?
Wrestling is sort of like a foundational element that goes back to my father's generation. So he and his brothers grew up and when they went into high school, they started getting into wrestling and that eventually led them to wrestling in college and getting supported through the sport. And generally, I mean, the lessons that you learn and the people you meet, I mean, wrestling for me is just a transformational sport. And to say what motivates me, I believe it would just be pushing my limits. Wrestling is full of challenges, so I really never run out of fun things to do.
So I've heard that you have been chosen to representing Laos for international competition and not too long you're gonna go to Cambodia for the SEA Game. That's what I heard. How this came about? Like when it has begun?
So I'd say it was about 6 months ago during Thanksgiving. My dad gave me a call. I was with family at the time, but he was with his brothers and sisters visit his mom, my grandma. And what he told me was that he ended up getting in touch with the Messina family, so all of the swimmers that are going to be competing as well, and extended me the opportunity of competing in the SEA Games. And to me, it's like when I was presented the option, I didn't hesitate.
How do you know about Laos so far? Laos?
Well, coming from my dad's side, he gave me extensive history sort of our family as well as our people. But I'd say for me, the pieces that stuck out the most were just the Lao community. It's always been a very kind and strong presence in my life, especially the kinds of people that you meet at the festivals or at the charity events. They're all very sweet, very humble. And if anything, I'm just eager to show that their efforts are going towards bigger things.
Now, what I hear is you are officially will be representing Laos in the SEA Games. How do you feel representing Laos?
I'm very excited because I mean, new places and sites, they're always something to be excited about. But this trick in particular, I'm really excited because I get to explore my heritage in a way that I have yet to experience. I went to Thailand when I was very little, but it's not exactly the same as going to the homeland. I'd say I'm also very thankful because for me, competing for Laos feels like my way of getting back to the Lao community in a way only I could do. And for that, I really couldn't say enough.
Perfect. What would you give the advice to the young generation or whoever that want to start this kind of sport?
I would say, well, I'd start with something that we say here in America is that wrestling tends to be a blue-collar sport. But what that means to me is that anyone can get into it. So don't feel discouraged if you're not at the level currently. And wrestling in itself will give you plenty of challenge, so I wouldn't be intimidated by things that you may have to do. Overall, stay committed, have grit, embrace the challenge, and you'll grow. You'll grow as a person.
Excellent. Now, going to representing Lao in SEA Games. What is the process? Right now, I don't know if you have to go to Laos first or you're going to go directly to Cambodia. You know?
Currently, for my situation regarding school, I can't spend too much time outside. So I'll immediately be heading to Cambodia so I can get acclimated as well as start getting a feel for what kinds of competition I'm going to be having. I will say though, hopefully I'll be able to get some time in Laos before I head out.
How confidence you have?
I'm feeling very confident. I mean, I have a strong family behind me, a good foundation with me, and a challenging goal in front of me. And usually that path has led me to victory before, and I'm confident that it'll come up when I need it.
How was your highlight career?
Man. I mean, I've had a lot of experiences. I won Folkstyle Nationals when I was a sophomore in high school, and I've had plenty of experience with like the international styles, which is freestyle and Greco. Going into my junior and senior year, I even ended up taking second place at Fargo, which is one of the hardest national tournaments for the international styles. But if I were to say what my highlight has been, it's probably been saving the Stanford wrestling team in 2021 and just being a part of the culture in general. It was during COVID year that the athletic department made the decision to cut 11 sports, including wrestling. So we kind of had our backs against the wall, and we only had 1 year to kind of show them that we deserved to stay. It was a collective effort by everyone, including the parents, the alumni, and other athletes, and the wrestling community in general. And it really pushed me to become a leader on days when teams need a boost and make me grow far more than I could individually. Because at the end of the day, it's like wrestling is an individual sport, but this challenge has given me a purpose beyond myself. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, last. You want to say a few words in Laos?
I'd just say, Gopchai. Gopchai to everyone that has supported me so far, and I hope to do well.
Good. Okay, thank you so much for your time and letting Lao TV Canada to interview you. ท่านผู้ชมนะครับเป็นการสัมภาษณ์Dawson เนาะสีหาวงศ์ซึ่งเป็นนักกีฬามวยปั้มที่จะไปแข่งขันในนามประเทศลาวอยู่ที่กัมพูชาหรืออยู่ซีเกมเนาะขอบใจที่ติดตามแล้วก็ขอบใจ Dawson อีกทีนึง Thank you Dawson. Okay, that's excellent. Have a good luck for going to see game. I'll see you. I'll see you on TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Good one.
เหมือนเหือล่องไปกลางสายทาลาลาวทีวีแคนาดากำเนิดเกิดมาด้วยศรัทธาใจด้วยความมุ่งมั่นบากบั่นให้ถึงจุดหมายทีมงานกลุ่มลุมสุ่มใส่ใครหักใส่สังคมลุ่มดอนบางตอนอ่อนล้า